And also remember, don't believe what I'm saying in this video. This video is all for entertainment purposes.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
Brian, the news get hot this year. What them a go do if they hold you? You hear me? Read report this year. No government agent can sue you. Them can sue you. Drebrian, deal with it. Yeah man, from the mere voice, if you know this is Crazy J, representing for Drebrian with the breaking news. People, over here so the good news then. Good news over here, so good news over here, so. Drebrian and I say breaking news, breaking news. Hey, now tune in.
Jamaica, what a morning, what an interview. I want to thank both of my guests for this morning, Comrade Christopher Henry and Dr. Angela Brown Burke. It was a wonderful discussion, not true? Yes, man, a beautiful, beautiful discussion. Jamaica, let us continue on the path that we're on. Let us continue to build as a party. Let us continue to put in the work because time, Jamaica, is right here and the time is now. Jamaica, I feel good this morning. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really, really good. Jamrock 876 is saying, Dre, you send them on TikTok. Happy Grand Rap. Big up yourself, Jamrock. You don't know it go. You don't know how it go. Jamaica, it's time to turn up things a little right now. You know, I have my special guest. I can't really behave myself a certain way. But now that my guests have paid their dues, I feel like I can talk up the things them now. Not true? Yes, man.
Ho ho! Labourite, this is for you. Dashing through with cash, with scandal in the way. 28 account, uncertified and stay. Statutory lies, and 3 years without stamp. Oh, what a fun to see corruption in the camp. Alibaba 40 deep, Panjo, you must go. Margolin is the man we need to make our country grow. Oh, Alibaba 40 deep, the people voice is clear. Pack your bag, this time to leave. Margolin time is near. The roads are full of holes, the schools are in despair. All the funds disappear, and doesn't care. He clearly in the right, while pockets overflow. But Bolin have the vision right to lead where we must go. Oh, Alibaba 40 team, and just step aside. Mark will bring the justice back and fill us all with pride. Oh, Alibaba 40 team, we're done with all the schemes. Golden here to light the way and reunite our dreams. Oh, golden here to light the way and reunite our dreams.
Me no know what the labor rights them are gonna do, you know, but me say the comrades them have the internet in our friends, you know. No, say the labor rights them now no come back.
Ho ho! Labor rights, this is for you. Dashing through with cash, with scandal in the way. 28 account, uncertified and stay. Statutory lies, and 3 years we don't stand. Oh, what a fun to see corruption in the camp. Alibaba fought it deep, Andrew, you must go. More golden is the man we need to make our country grow. Oh, Alibaba fought it deep, the people voice is clear. Pack your bag, this time to leave, more golden time is near. The roads are full of fools, the schools are in despair. All the funds disappear, Andrew doesn't care. He may be in the right, while pockets overflow. But Golden have the vision right to lead where we must go. Oh, Alibaba fought the team, Andrew step aside. Mark will bring the justice back and fill us all with pride. Oh, Alibaba fought the team, we're done with all the schemes. Golden here to light the way and reunite our dreams. Oh, Golden here to light the way and reunite our dreams. Merry Christmas, Jamaica. Ho, ho, ho.
No, sir, big up Crazy J. Anyway, him there. Sang them powerful. Jamaica, we want to shift focus a little bit because mouthpiece, upper state media attack some things, Jamaica. And to me, the things them we Cliff user say to me is like music to my ears, Jamaica people. I'm going to repeat it again. The things them we Cliff use come out and I say are like music to my ears. I want you to listen to state media and what state media has to say currently. What is happening in the Jamaica Labour Party and the
Americans are in third.
and the People's
This will be
National Party.
fascinating on this second leg. The Jamaicans
Just a second, the
have
Jamaica.
Sharika.
I want you to listen to what state media has to say about the government Jamaica Labour Party. And the comparison between the government and the opposition.
Jackson, bronze medalist in the individual, but look at Natasha Hastings coming, and on the second leg for Great Britain.
Just a second, the Jamaica. Let me try and connect because this a shift to all kind of things where I don't want it to go. Work with me, no technology. Work with me, man. But I want you to listen to Cliff Hughes, Jamaica, and what Cliff Hughes. Sometimes you really wonder what side Cliff on, you know, because Cliff a Panama sheet and a chop from both sides. You know, the old time cutlass them were sharpen on both sides. I want you to listen, Jamaica, carefully. Don't know why this thing giving me so much trouble this morning, you know. But I have to find it and play it. Bear with me, Jamaica. Bear with me. Y'all just bear with me, please, because this is music to many of us ears, you know. Music to many of us ears. I want y'all to listen carefully, because this not sound good what is coming out of the Jamaica Labour Party camp. Until that clip is ready, Jamaica, Auditor General has something damning. I don't think illicit enrichment is something to jeopardize the Labour Party. The Attorney General is about to drop a bombshell on the Labourites, them. And in Parliament, the outgoing Member of Parliament for South East St. Catherine, Robert Miller, has the audacity to be asking the Attorney General who gave those information to the Attorney General office. And Robert Miller wants the Attorney General to make public who gave those information to the Attorney General. Jamaica, I hear the lady over Power 106. Are they over there, so she there? Miss Emily Crooks Shields. Yes, Auditor General Chantel. Only no hear how Emily deal with Robert Miller in the Parliament. Emily Crooks rub out Big Rob, a national disgrace, Jamaica. I want you to listen carefully, Jamaica, to what Emily had to say. Where Big Rob is concerned. Listen, Jamaica, listen carefully. Unbelievable. It is unbelievable.
Can the Auditor General tell the committee as to who from the Gleaner contacted her? Can the Auditor General tell the committee as to who from the Gleaner contacted her?
Mr. Chairman,
and when?
you listen to this. You listen to this. That's Robert Miller, a first-time member of Parliament. Who is going to tell this guy that he's out of order? Huh? Anybody send Uno Filatron to the Auditor General like a silver tick? Uno come off of the Auditor General's back. Come off of the Auditor General's back, and if you don't want to hop on, find something of substance on which to hop on. You are completely out of order. You and your surrogates, Mr. Miller, completely out of order.
No,
It gets worse.
no, sir, Jamaica people. Me say every corner Big Rob take Makajukim. Are them kind of people who no give up for elected. Jamaica, I want you to listen to the question Big Rob asked the Auditor General, him out of order, where she get her information from. Can the Auditor General provide the names of where she get her information from? Ready now if you go send people if you go bully the info who they provide the Auditor General now with information, What a out of order Member of Parliament. First time, They don't know any better, Jamaica. Listen to them. Listen to how Emily Crooks deal with the Labourite MP for South East St. Catherine. It gets worse, Jamaica.
Can the Auditor General tell the committee as to who from the Gleaner contacted her?
Mr. Chairman,
And when?
you listen to this. You listen to this. That's Robert Miller, a first-time member of Parliament. Who is going to tell this guy that he's out of order? Huh? Anybody send Uno She latch on to the Auditor General like a silver ticks. Uno come off of the Auditor General's back. Come off of the Auditor General's back, and if you don't want to hop on, find something of substance on which to hop on. You are completely out of order. You and your surrogates, Mr. Miller, completely out of order. It gets worse. Mr. Chairman, I'm not going to provide that information. I generally do not provide information at the committee when names are asked. If the member wants to know, then I guess a letter can be written and I'll provide the information. But as I say too, I believe that you can also contact the Jamaica Gleaner for that information.
Let us move on.
Mighty God, Jamaica. This is where we're at as a country, you know. There is something embarrassment. Me say the woman floor big rob. And him don't even know saying just get floored, you know. With all due respect, politics aside, them say Emily Crooks are Labourite, me no know. But the way in which Emily Crooks handled the outgoing MP for Southeast St. Catherine, Big Rob, otherwise known as Robert Miller. This is a national embarrassment in Jamaica. Listen to how the lady a class and a hangler and a drag Big Rob.
Can the Auditor General tell the committee as to who from the Gleaner contacted her?
Mr. Chairman,
and when?
you listen to this. You listen to this. That's Robert Miller, a first-time member of Parliament. Who is going to tell this guy that he's out of order? Anybody send Uno to latch on to the Auditor General like a silver ticks. Uno come off of the Auditor General's back. Come off of the Auditor General's back, and if you don't want to hop on, find something of substance on which to hop on. You are completely out of order. You and your surrogates, Mr. Miller, completely out of order. It gets worse. Mr. Chairman, I'm not going to provide that information. I generally do not provide information at the committee when names are asked. If the member wants to know, then I guess a letter can be written and I'll provide the information. But as I say too, I believe that you can also contact the Jamaica Gleaner for that information.
Let us move on.
Mighty God of Daniel. What a presumptuous member of Parliament in Robert Miller, more popularly known as Big Rob. Who are these people? Who are these people we put in representational politics? I leave it to Dr. Dawes. Jamaica. Listen to state media once again. Listen to Bradley Avenue.
The governing Jamaica Labour Party is having more than a spot of bother in settling its slate of 63 candidates. And I learned over the weekend that more and more Labourites are becoming frustrated, annoyed, upset with their leader and his general secretary, Dr. Horace Chan.
Well on the cliff. Well on, start again.
The governing Jamaica Labour Party is having more than a spot of bother in settling its slate of 63 candidates. And I learned over the weekend that more and more Labourites are becoming frustrated, annoyed, upset with their leader and his General Secretary, Dr. Horace Chang, for having these, and let me quote, niggling issues continuing for so long.
My God.
The one that is uppermost in the public sphere is called Samuda's seat, where Delano Seabright, the newly appointed state minister and senator, has declared that he is interested. This is after he was selected deputy chair of the constituency. But according to the Labourites, the leadership of the party don't want Senator Seabright. Their choice is apparently Christian Tavares Finson, the son of the President of the Senate.
My God.
Who is not popular on the ground and does not enjoy the level of support on the ground that Senator Seabright enjoys. And it is causing no ends of problem. And then Central Clarendon, Mike Henry's seat. Mike Henry isn't going back. The mayor of Maypen, Joel Williams, had an interest. He was somehow encouraged to step back, and in doing so allowed the deputy mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew, the former mayor, Delroy Williams, a clear run. Well, I gather Fedder. That's what Delroy Williams is, aka also known as Fedder. Affectionately, they call him Fedder. I gather Fedder is having a problem because he does not have the endorsement of Mike Henry and several key people in Central Clarendon, to the point where he's having problem mobilizing the delegates and workers in the constituency. And to make matters worse, I gather the Labour Party has now received and acknowledged receiving 2 letters from 2 individuals expressing an interest in replacing Mike Henry as a party standard bearer in the safe JLP seat of Central Clarendon.
My God. Jamaica, what is happening? What is really happening? The Labour Party has fallen apart. Fallen apart. Where is Infomedia this morning? Because me I hear some things and I don't know if it is true. Infomedia, the people them a Rocky Point say you can't come back a Rocky. What are there any truth? I would love for Infomedia to come and tell Jamaica why it cannot return to Rocky Point. Saji said he was on his live this morning venting. He has been doing a lot of that recently, you know, Saji. But Infomedia, the people them say you can't come back Rocky Point, Southeast Clarendon, where you come from, because a lot of them still waiting on them partner draw. Where is Cohen Lewis this morning? Where is Mr. Cohen Lewis, more popularly known as Infomedia? Info, I hear that you cannot come back to the division of Rocky Point because a lot of persons are still waiting on them partner draw. Are there any truth to the allegations, Cohen Lewis, affectionately known on the social media as Infomedia? A lot of persons have been owed, you know. We take the people them partner draw money and you gone out the constituency never to return. Are there any truths to the allegations, Infomedia? Don't know, I'm only asking you. Remember, you and I are good friends and the level of respect is there. So I want to know, are there any truths to the allegations that you cannot return to Rocky Point? Because a number of persons are still waiting on their partner draw money. Don't know how true it is, but apparently persons down there know from whence you came and why you cannot return. This not look good as a Labourite, you know, info. And remember, you are my learned friend. And the level of embarrassment such as these things don't really sit well with me at all, you know. Info. I just want to ask you, Info, are there any truth to the allegation as to why you cannot return to your division of Rocky Point? A number of persons are complaining that they're still waiting on their partner draw. You take the people in partner draw money and you never look back. That's not right, Infomedia. I think you were a man of stature and dignity. But if there's any truth to it, I am not surprised, you know, because you remind me of your political leader. You remind me very well of your political leader. This not sound good and it not look good. Not true, Jamaica people. This not sound good and it not look good, pan. Someone who is out and about. I would love to present you with the names of those who are still being outstanding. I would love to provide you with the names, the list of names who are still waiting patiently for their partner draw. Infomedia. I'm only asking you the questions. Why is it that you cannot return to the constituency or division to which you, from whence you came? Info, remember you and I are good friends, you know. It's no disrespect, it's just questions we're asking. And so we just wanted to clear it up for us. Because, remember you did come out the other day with some allegations and rumors concerning my member of parliament for Southwest St. and Danishka. You came out and you speak things that you know nothing about. Well, how about we speak some truth about you, Infomedia? Several persons are complaining that you leave the constituency of Southwest St. Clarendon down there in Rocky, and a number of them haven't heard back from you concerning their partner draw. That not sound good info. This cannot be true. So we just want you to clear up the rumor or clear up the allegations before I allow a few persons to speak to confirm the allegations. So I'm asking you, please, Mr. Cohen Lewis, more popularly known as Infomedia. I have the messages, I have the calls, and I have persons who are still being affected by what you have done to them in Rocky Point. So I'm asking you, please, get in touch with me, Infomedia, so we can clear it up as soon as possible, all right? Yes, remember you and I are friends now. We just want for the greater good of the politics, because I don't want to associate myself with individuals who are known to be taking partner draw from people and leaving them high and dry. So Mr. Cohen Lewis, more popularly known as Infomedia, to avoid individuals who are right now waiting to jump in the box to declare that they are still waiting on their partner hand, I want to avoid it totally. I don't want my platform to be dragged. And I never know you are of such questionable character, Infomedia. But you see, life have a way of revealing itself, you know, because you see how you and the pedophile Natalie Stark came out and run with that. You don't realize that they can't say nothing more upon it because they realize what they were doing is wrong and not true and damaging reputation of others. But look at how life is now, Info. Here we are, individuals waiting now in the box to speak. You collect them partner draw a week time and them partner hand money. And when them forget them draw, you leave the constituency and you don't look back with them partner hand. I cannot deal with this level of embarrassment. So my learned friend Cohen Lewis, popularly known as Infomedia, can you please send me a DM? Let us trash it out. Let us trash out the civil matter, because I really respect the man. Never disrespect me yet. No care how them go up on his show and I bring me down. Him always put them in a them place for me. So I want to extend the same love and respect. Not true? Yes, man. So I'm asking the gentleman who is campaigning so hard for the land of civil right, Infomedia, to just clear up what is out there about people not getting their partner hand, and you leave the constituency of Southeast Clarendon and you have never returned. You're afraid to return in Rocky Point because so many have owed their partner hand. Are there any truths to the allegations, Info? We would love to know. So send me a DM and let me know what time is it. All right, my friend? I think that is fair enough. Not true. I think that is fair enough to ask Jamaica. Not true. Yes, man, it's fair. Not too harsh. It's not too harsh on him, Jamaica. Remember, he's my friend and I can't really do him too bad. All right, Info? So kindly let me know what is happening with the people in partner hand money. All right, sir? Please and thanks.
Hey, Drebrian, the news get hot this year. And what them a go do for hold you? You hear me? Read report this year. No government agent can sue you. Them can sue you. Drebrian, deal it!
Hey, I'm Crazy J. And right now you're in tuning to J. Brian on your internet station. The #1 news reporter, J. Brian. J. Brian. J. Brian. J. Brian.
Jamaica, the phone lines are open. I want to hear from you. 12 minutes to the hour of 12 o'clock. The phone lines are open. The state of the country is in a mess. Likewise, the governing Jamaica Labour Party. Let us have a brief discussion. The phone lines are open, Jamaica.
Jamaica guy, Jamaica be careful of labor right. Them a trickster. Convince you to sign all the paper. Take where your land, where you have for your daughter. Labor right, them a work with craft.
Good morning, Elder Martin. How you do, sir?
Not too bad at all, my brother. Good morning.
Yes, man. Well
right.
done.
At all time you haven't seen the snorkels and can go dive up something boy whenever you hear about. May I tell you, my brother, you jump deep water diving. But one thing, Big Mama, he don't impress me. I think he's trying to bat in like both sides because you know the agony that he's going to go through him and his station little from this, and I think that is why he's batting. Nevertheless, because he's so influential in the Labourite space, I think what he's saying now will shake the Labourites, you know, but away from that, I don't really check about him.
Yes.
But the chicken is coming to roost because he, at all times, he tried to let the Jamaican people feel like the People's National Party is the worst set of people God has ever blown breath in. And the Labourites are the cream of the crop. And now he's stepping back. He's stepping back. And that emotional feeling that him try to drive in people. And that is a good thing for us. So I thank you, Jay, for enlightening us where that is concerned. Yes. And you know, as far as the political arena is now, I don't see a Jamaica Labour Party no more. Nor I don't see an Andrew Honest no more. I see some battered people, well battered and tired out. And some people that Bruce Golding make a mention of them one time. Bruce Golding used the terms for we, but now the terms is placing back on them. And remember, Bruce Golding is a termite eat out your brain. But they are the one now that termite destroyed. Everything has been done by them. The is done. Andrew Honest is done. They have no sense of direction no more. They lie back full and run over. And so people is not listening to them. Their own party is not listening to them. They are destroying their one another. From Clarendon right around back to Kingston to St. Andrew. They are destroying themselves. But they has to destroy themselves because that is what they are, a destroyer. And that is what is supposed to happen to them. The same things that they try to do to the People's National Party is the same thing is returning back onto them. And Jay, that is my request. And remember, Jay, you have to check me earlier, okay?
Yes, man, I definitely will. She tell me. All right, uncle. All right, Elder.
Okay.
Oh, you do, Mrs. Martin?
I'm okay. I'm giving God thanks. How are you?
Me there, man. Me a go on, you know? Hold it.
So you know one day, Dre?
Pardon me?
You know one day?
Of course, we have to give God thanks for another day.
Of course. You see, Big Mama is fretting about the lawsuits that are coming to him, you know. So if you might try to friend up the PNP, tell him no worry.
He wants to be on our side.
No. No. He's not welcome.
He's not welcome, man. No. Tell you, the damage is already done.
Oh yes.
That's right. Big up yourself, Mrs. Martin.
You too, my darling.
All right, take care. Taros baby, good morning. Hello, good morning, Taros. Taros, you're in the box. Good morning. No answer. Going once, going twice. Taros baby, good morning. Got to go. You got to go. Patsy Wright, good morning. Turn on your microphone, please. Patsy Wright. Patsy, are you there? Patsy, are you there? Not hearing from Patsy at all. Patsy, you there? Do we have a user here? Let me see what the user is doing.
Let's go on.
Yes, user, good morning.
I mean, that's what I do. Okay. I'm good.
User, good morning. Hello? Waste of time. Uncle Reap Foundation, welcome back, Uncle Wagwan.
Good morning again, Comrade Dre, and to all those who are listening, and even on the For You page, those who are scared of coming across. They have listened. I'm addressing those, I'm always loving to address those. I'm not dealing with the die-hearted Labourites. I'm not addressing the die-hearted comrades. We want to talk to the undecided. At this time, we shouldn't even be having undeciders.
Yes.
But day after day, you have presented candidates of such great potential with vast admiration. We can see the dedication that they have for the country. And if you are still undecided at this time to decide who you will have to lead you into the future, then might as well, boy, if it was something that I can say, I yield my vote to someone else, you might as well yield your vote to someone else. Because if you cannot make up your mind to know, you have a party that has been governing for 9 years, and to this day they still cannot fulfill their slot of candidates. Nobody is ready to represent that parish. Nobody is ready to represent your constituency. They are not eligible. Away from those who have already, those are elite. Those who are still being set up for persecution, they are still there. Plus the Prime Minister. I say to you guys, check your boxes. See what the opposition, the People's National Party has done for you already. I heard, I think it was Dr. Cole or someone asked a question the other night, or whatever time it was. Take out what Portia Simpson Miller and PJ Patterson has done for Jamaica. Just erase that and see where the country would have been. Plus, what 9 years of this government promises that you have made in 9 years, and we are still going into another, promise us another 5 years of promises. If that is what you plan for the future of your children, and your children is just a bag of promises, a little handout pertaining to what the government of our PNP, Mark Golin, is giving us, then brothers and sisters, young people, you are in for a nightmare. If you decide to put your eggs inside that bell ringing in your ears again for 5 more years. Come on, guys. You see how the Jamaica Labour Party is in shambles. It's falling apart. It is no good for a future government. When you have the Prime Minister is in question, I don't think it's Jamaica alone questioning him. The world is asking the questions. And only a dieted, I don't know what you call them, unconscionable people who have no common sense will stand up and talk about they don't care. That doesn't matter to them that you are being persecuted for illicit behavior. When you have a person who is going to lead you into the future and you're going to say you don't care about the man's integrity as long as him is a Labourite, I yield back.
So true, Uncle. So true. I hope persons listen what you have to say. It is just absolutely truth. I don't know how persons are still campaigning behind this Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is culpable. Dr. Cole.
And they are being paid. That's why they're just trying to collect their last pennies. So those people who are canvassing right now, they are being paid. So they are just collecting the last penny out of this government. They don't care if you get anything, yes or no. They will say, the sky is red even when it's blue because they're already been paid. So they're not in your interest, people.
True. Dr. Cole, Wagwan.
Good morning, same way again. Good morning. You know, our charity, I say that you get a little bit of the crescent rub off of you. Not very much. So you didn't make it to Kingston.
A crescent, Mukumota, man. Crescent, brother.
Yeah, man.
Under Mrs. I.L. Irving.
Let me move a little forward to my morning meditation and politics this morning. You know, I was looking for the housing sector this morning when I hear these people are talking about look how much house Andrew has built. Take out 1976 to 1980. Take out 1994 when the real revolution of poor people owning house. Take that out of housing trust. Take out the 4 year of Portia Simpson Miller out of housing trust. And young people go and do no research. 1976 to 1980, there was a massive spike in housing in Jamaica, and plus the land lease program to make poor people own a piece of this rock. 1980, it went on a flat. Barely any housing scheme was built. About 2 or 3 housing schemes was built under Edward Siaga. 1994 to 2007, go to the Housing Trust website, young people, and do that research. And you will find out how lied and wicked and barbaric the Jamaica Labour Party is. When you can have a Prime Minister came out and tell you that him build the most houses in a Jamaica, where barely scratch about 7,000 houses over 9 years. That's one housing scheme for PJ Patterson. So when you hear them attack, you research them before in your mind and say that's a lie because you know a lie them a tell. But just to get the evidential facts, you go and do your own research. There are so much that this Prime Minister lied to us with. But the main one is when him say him search far and wide within his own party and not one. And him well known that was 7 members of parliament was under investigation. Jamaican put the both political parties on the scale, and you will find that the Jamaica Labour Party is wanted at every time them come to power. Corruption, rigged, underperformance, lies, destabilize our country. When a Prime Minister can come and tell the people of Jamaica that we are in a technical recession. Mr. Prime Minister, you're a technical Prime Minister. Because based upon the rules of finance around the world, 2 quarters is a recession and you fail 2 quarters. And we are waiting on the 3rd quarter. So for now, you're a technical Prime Minister. I yield to the floor.
Technically. Boy, may I tell you. Thank you, Uncle Cole. Big up yourself. Julie, Miss Mango, good morning. Good afternoon. Could you turn on your microphone, Julie? The person with the purple background, Julie, Miss Mango, good afternoon. Holding up the show, going once, going twice. Ivina? Good morning, Ivina, you there? You cannot stay here for no not talking, alright? If anything, I'm gonna call back. Ivina, are you there? Got to go. Jamaica? We are in trouble, you know. We are in serious trouble as a country. Lenny Shim, good morning.
Morning, Dre.
Wagwan.
I am, brother. But just to listen one thing with Rhoda Crawford. If she say she fix all of them road and do all of them development in a fair constituency, what a pretty place it would have been.
Absolutely. But you know, not only that, you know, Lenny, and I'm going to be very fair. The question was asked, and Donovan Mitchell said she must show him one road or whatever that she would have done in the constituency. And quite fair, she came on Cliff Hughes and she named out